Hello, Capricorn. This is your mid-year reading. Are you ready? I almost said, are you ready to rumble? But that wouldn't be appropriate. I'm Diane Lupo of Inner Voice Reiki. I welcome you. Oh, I got a little smudge under here. I've been rubbing my eyes because, you know, it's not bad enough we have allergies, but then somebody in the neighborhood was cutting concrete, so we had concrete dust in the air, and then another guy starts burning whatever he was burning. Hopefully it wasn't human, and that was awful to think of. But here we go. Let's see what's up for Capricorn. I want to clear that energy out. Woo! This is not the Monty Python hour. This is a Capricorn reading. So here we go. I have to remind myself. Capricorn for mid-year to the end of year. What is the energy for Capricorn? I will be using a few decks, pulling a few extra energy cards. 6 of Cups. Very interesting that this card has been coming up for almost every reading. And I feel it's because everyone's been a little nostalgic, or at least in reflection of what the past few years has been. And we've been giving a little more energy to, you know, old friends, old acquaintances, old love stories, looking back and reflecting. Now, sometimes you romanticize the past, right, when you think about it. But I feel like this card coming out first is asking you to keep the past in the past. That's what I'm feeling instinctively, yeah. King of Swords. Interesting card for you, Capricorn. The King of Swords energy is, I feel like you need to stop for a minute and clear your head, because the King of Swords is all about, you know, thinking. He's an intellectual. He loves to contemplate the world's problems, right? So if you're still stuck in the like, wow, the past few years have been this or that last relationship was so difficult, then you might be, you know, shortchanging yourself, because the energy is moving forward and you are meant to move forward with it. So let's see where it's going. Queen of Cups energy with the King of Swords. And open your heart. Again, the Queen of Cups is looking to the past. So I guess I have to tell you, Capricorn, it's time to look to the future, okay? It's time to let the past go and turn around and head to the future. There we go. And make some new plans, make some new goals, make some new manifestations, okay, that you want, you know, what do you want to be, do, have in the next 6 months, the next 6 years? Where do you want to be? So the Lovers is not just about, you know, a specific partner. The Lovers is about good health. So maybe maybe you failed at things in the past. Not anymore. This is strength in fortitude in moving forward with something you believe in. If this is about a partnership, then this is a great time to form new alliances, form new partnerships, perhaps, you know, choose a new mate or improve the situation with the current mate, maybe having that honest conversation, but not throwing up the past in anyone's face, not bringing the past into the present, letting it go, letting go of the past, saying goodbye to the past and embracing what's right there in front of you, this beautiful new energy. And wow, I love all these major cards here. And take the lead. Very strongly here, I'm getting use your intuition. Why? Because the Queen of Cups is about intuition. She is very psychic. She's very spiritual. So this energy is coming into Capricorn. The Queen of Wands here with the black hat on her lap is someone who takes charge, someone who likes to lead, someone who likes to make the decisions, which is you, Capricorn. But the Queen of Wands has all the Capricorn abilities, but she also relies on her intuition as well. So I have 2 queens here telling you to trust your gut now. That's not something you usually do. You're usually more in your head, more logical, looking at the facts. And now the cards, very plainly saying, get out of your head, let go of the past, head in this new direction, use your power of leadership and self-confidence to trust your own intuition to make a decision about how and when and with whom you are moving forward. Whew, that was a lot of energy that just popped out. Look at all this energy. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups could certainly be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And the King of Swords would most likely be a Gemini or I don't feel an Aquarian here, but that is the card for an Aquarian, or a Libra. I do feel strong Libra energy here. So if that pertains to you or anyone you know, or your spouse or your partner or dear friend, know that correlation. But this energy here, the King of Cups, see, this king is like still thinking about the past. This king is looking to the future, just like this queen. I wish it came like that. I would love that, but it's close enough in proximity. You are meant to take charge. Remember that, Capricorn. And you're good at that, so you should be good. Just rely on your intuition more. Renewal. So things are, if you've been in a relationship that's been a little bumpy or there've been some potholes, no, it should be changing for the better, and it is time for you to let go of the past. Here it is again. They're telling you again, let go of the past. It's time to move forward. And the moving forward is more than not in a new direction. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to leave your spouse or leave your loved one or leave your family, but it could mean that if that's the situation you're in. More than not, though, it's just you're headed in a new direction. Perhaps you're going to be more playful. Perhaps you're going to work in more time to spend together. Or maybe you're going to communicate more. Okay, so trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and change your course of action. This reading is very powerful, Capricorn, and I'll tell you why. You have one number card here, a 6, which is a number of balance. So balance is coming into your life. The rest of the cards are kings, queens, or major arcana cards, which are very high energy cards. The magician is saying you have all the magic. You are the alchemist. You are the one who has all the tools at their fingertips. Take charge. Use your intuition to move forward and create the life now that you want for the future. That's huge to me. That's great. Again, release the past. Wow, somebody's drilling at home. Maybe somebody out there has been stuck in the past for too long. Maybe you've been in grief, or maybe you've been in disappointment or regret. Maybe you're in a relationship you feel stuck in and you want to move forward. Now is the time. It finally is. I remember doing your yearly reading, and I heard slow and steady wins the race. And I just saw Capricorn as this turtle moving through the year. I get these weird images psychically, as you probably surmised from my intro to you, if you met me for the first time at the top of this video. And but now I see it. You really are at a point, we're at the halfway point, where now you're going to begin to pick up steam. The magician is like a burst of energy coming into your reading, where maybe you've been a little bit stagnant or you've just been going with the flow, but now you've got this burst of energy to move you forward. You can't make this up. I love when spirit just gives me what I need. I crack myself up. Here's a 6, here's a 6. The only two numbers so far. And I just said, the energy's here to move you forward. The 6 of Swords is travel or relocation, moving forward. And it doesn't have to be an actual physical move or a physical trip. It's you being able to move forward. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe it was the King of Swords. Maybe it was the King of Cups. I'm not sure. I would venture to say somebody from your past. Maybe you lost touch with. You had some regrets. They're telling you, move forward. Use your intuition. Heal your heart. The Lover's card is also about vibrant health. Any healing you need is there. So take advantage of this card, that this energy is in your life right now, especially with the Magician holding it up. And now the Six of Swords. See the dark clouds? They're all behind. The dark clouds are behind this family. This family is moving forward. Now, you might be alone in your boat. That's okay. Because I have a feeling there'll be somebody soon because of the Lovers, the Magician, the two Kings. You got a shot here. Heading in a new direction. If you've been in a long-term relationship, things are changing for the better. And you are headed in the direction of, oh, finally, peace. Life is going to be a little more peaceful. If you haven't met the person yet, it's all about you taking charge of your life and trusting your gut and moving forward. What's this last card? Yeah, stand up for yourself. 667. Look that number up. It could be another great message for you to listen to. But stand up for yourself and be yourself. So if you're looking to attract your soulmate or somebody new in your life, don't blend in to be somebody you're not. Be who you are and attract be the magnet for that which would be best for you to attract. Interestingly enough, the underlying energy here is another 6. The 6, the 6, and the 6. I love this. Now, some people say, oh my God, that's the devil number. Well, that's not true. It's so weird. I just posted, I reposted something someone else posted on Instagram this morning about the number 666 and how it's the basis of us, ourselves. It all comes down to 666. 3 times 16. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Very spiritual number, right? The complete number. 666 is actually very lucky. Very lucky indeed. And everything is not only coming into balance, but it's expanding. It's the gifts it's great karma. The what you've done for the universe is coming back to you now. So you expect gifts, expect accolades, expect money to come flowing in. This is money. And expect I'm having trouble talking. Expect acts of generosity as well from people, and learn to accept it graciously because you deserve it. That's what this card says. You deserve the good that's coming to you now. As long as you released any resentment, disappointment, regret, grief, sadness, and be in gratitude too, because this energy is so strong, so big. The 7 is a very spiritual number as well. It's about you connecting with your higher self and being grounded to the earth, bringing those gifts. That's what these two cards are about. Your intuition, you're trusting your inner voice to move forward and acquire the things, the life that you truly desire. Wow. I wasn't expecting this reading for you, Capricorn. And I'm very, awed by it because it's big energy. So you were slow. You were kind of like under the radar where some of the signs are making big splashes like Gemini and Virgo and Leo. But you have been just like under the radar, moving along. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow, look at the life you created. Kudos to you. Energy cards. And that's big because my ex-husband was a Capricorn. So I'm giving them a compliment. Magician and the Mirror. So twice you're getting the Magician. maybe it is time to buy that scratch ticket or go to the casino. But also remember, the magic is within you. It's not out there in the stratosphere somewhere. It's not, in someone else. The magic is within you. Tap into your own inner energy and create the life you want. Yin and yang. It is all about balance. And those 3 and 6 is balance. It's the yin and the yang. What you put out into the universe is now coming back to you. This travel or relocation, you've had the bad times, now it's time for the good times, okay? Remembering the past, it's now time to move into the future. So really, really strong cards. And here's another 6. And guess who it is? Healer of the ages. So you got Jesus in your read, and that's big. And you should be, awed as well, because this is amazing energy. So moving forward, trust your inner voice, let go of the past, and really think about, spend a little time in meditation or quiet time. What is the life you truly want? What is the relationship you truly want? What is the health and the money and the earthliness, the earthly goods you really want? Manifest them. You got the magician twice here. Underlying energy, storm warning. Yeah, it's an end of the current situation. Time for a new beginning. Beautiful, beautiful cards, Capricorn. I'm going to pull one card from my Guardian Angel deck and get you on your way, because you've got a lot to look forward to. This is an amazing reading. And the more you learn to trust your intuition, the easier it gets, because you don't spend so much time up in your head second guessing yourself, over analyzing, questioning other people's motives or situations. You just do it. 10 of emotion. That's a beautiful card. Looks like a lot of people are involved. I have a glare here, so I'm going to try to overcome that light. Life is a blessing. Life is blessing you with wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. So it's validating your reading here. Harmony with those you love is assured. That is assured also by the 6s, the magician, the lovers. So we've got another validation here. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you are rewarded with unconditional love. So again, look to the past. Where's that renewal card? Right here. Look to the past with compassion and forgiveness and move forward in a beautiful new direction. It is time. Woof. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, Capricorn. If you haven't yet, I'm going to ask you to please hit the subscribe button. It's free. And hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. You can ask me questions in real time. I'm sending you lots of beautiful energy, love and light, and much, much gratitude for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.